Hello. Well, there is a good news because inside this pandemic that personally I consider was and still is extremely overestimated, there is a new consciousness for many people. I mean, a higher consciousness that we are going before or after we are going to die. So it is good because people will invest. I think, I hope, it is my hope, of course, but I think it can be the reality. It will be what it will happen. They will invest more energy and more money. First of all, it is more important now obtaining money to fight aging. I mean, to defeat aging and to reverse aging and to obtain biological immortality. So now I have seen in this moment, it is a good moment because we have this new opportunity to use senolytic drugs that basically they detect cells with the proteins like cadaverine and putrescine, and they can kill them, or overall not killing, but making our body free. And it is great, even if okay. There is some protein that is not there is some cell that is not a senescent cell, and they can be useful even if they have those kind of proteins. But what we will do is to use stem cells with a periodic injection of stem cells to replace when a cell when it is useful. But there is another important point I want to talk about. Unfortunately, we live with scientists having a dogma, and the dogma is evolutionism. As for believers, creationism is. So I think actually they are working only on the human body, and they are not working on the environment. And this is because they think this is the best environment for us, because this is the environment where our evolution was. But I think this many persons they think if we reactivate on somatic cells the enzyme telomerase to overpass the Eifflex limit, it could lead to cancer. And I'm not sure about this because having an enzyme like telomerase or another one doing the same job inside the definition HALT, so alternative for lengthening telomerase, it is a consequence of cancer and not the cause. So this is the first thing. But the second is, I think there is another damage. I mean, not only the damage coming from the metabolism of the oxygen, but also another one coming from noble gases. By now we know radon leads to cancer, and we don't know the effect of other noble gases on animals and so on the human body. But first of all, we don't know long-time effects, and I think potentially they can lead human body to develop cancer. This is also for there is a study demonstrating the anti-apoptotic activity of noble gases with a particular referment to argon and xenon. So we have to consider this, and I think if we put people treated with gene therapies, and in particular with the reactivation of the enzyme telomerase inside an artificial habitat with a modified atmosphere, we can arrive to the target. So we can think it will be possible to reverse aging without going into cancer, without developing cancer. This is my idea. Of course, it is necessary to discuss about it, but it is just something to talk about in the future, and I think it will be the next future.